Hello everypony, my name is Moonlight Quill, and welcome to my studio. So long last, I'm finally able to have my own background and nicely done animation. Okay, I know it's not the best animation in the world, but I am very proud with how it turned out and with what I had to put up with to get it to be made. So yeah, I am very proud of it. And even if it's junk, I stand by my junk, and I'm proud of my junk. Alright, enough of that. Hello everybody, it's great to be back from Brony Con. And let me just tell you, first of all, just like I'm sure a lot of people will say that have went there, it is just phenomenal. Now, I know some of you know that I had a pretty not so fun day on day 2, but hey, at least it didn't end in disaster. And besides, that's the old me talking here who overreacted and, you know, all that stupid nonsense we don't need to see. Anyway, so yeah, long story short, I put all that behind me at the end of this con. I've promised to myself, to my BBBFF, and so on that things are different. For now on, no more overreacting. Anyways, let's talk about how it went. So, everypony, Brony Con 2017. Wow, this was so much fun. It was great to finally get out of town, to get all the way across the states, to finally go and have a blast with all my friends, and have fun by myself, or at least start getting used to that now, because I was too reliant on being with friends. Okay, so let's see. The panels. Well, they're kind of the same, to be honest, but honestly, they're a lot of fun. I totally recommend that you all check these panels out whenever you get to go to any con, even if it's not Brony Con, because there are some things there that are very interesting to see and watch, because I didn't get to see all of them because I was really focused on trying to spend it all with Finn, but that was my own fault, and I shouldn't have been focusing on that. Now looking at it now, I know I was being too clingy, and yeah, it's ridiculous, I know. But hey, it was great. We had a lot of fun, and I tried to spend it with, try to get to hang out with Toon and all of them, but knowing them, they are just so busy with what they do best at, so couldn't really make that happen. Now, I know what I said before, I tried to get a lot of footage and I really still didn't get that much footage. That's because I really wanted to have some good quality time with Finn and, you know, talk on man-to-man, you know, do more friend-related stuff, but things didn't go as planned. But I think what the problem is here is that I didn't fully prepare for this, number one, or thought it all the way through, and it's been 2 years since I've went to this con, or any con for that matter, and the experience is, I don't have that much experience in how these cons really work, or how things should be really done or experienced. I can't think of the right way to say it, but you know, everybody, to sum it up really simply, this was a ton of fun. I had a great time. It really opened my eyes more into many things that I have been long debating to do, or have been struggling to get myself to do, like what you see now, my animation. I know it's so simple, but I did this all by myself, and I made the backgrounds and the vectors, so I'm very proud with how results came out in the very long run. And how did I do this? Well, I won't talk about it now because that's going to be safe for a Q&A if I get asked that kind of a question. So let's see, my most favorited moments of this whole con. Well, number one, seeing Finn for the first time. That was just one of my most favorite things of all time, to finally be with him. And of course, seeing Takara POV was so great seeing her, and another highlight was seeing her and Finn get together for the first time, enjoying their whole romantic time together. That was so sweet and very touching. It was adorable. Another thing that I really enjoyed a lot was seeing ones like Tai and Daga, and legitimately getting to talk to them. That's another great thing, is talking to them as people, not as, you know, what they are, horse famous. I mean, yeah, I did kind of a little bit just to get that little geeky side out of me, but, you know, talking to them as people was the best thing ever, because we got to legitimately know each other of what we really are outside the internet, and it was really, really nice. Totally what we needed to just get off the internet and be in person and interact as people, and not as, you know, OCs over the internet. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just a great way to really get some true interaction and conversation going on with your idols or your friends, etc. Oh, let's see. The only thing that was at least bad for me that I know that was day 2 when I got separated from everyone and I overreacted, and that was just stupid and childish. I did not record any of that for the obvious reasons, because we are not here to see none of that. We're here to see some nice, silly fun and whatever crazy little thing I can think of, such as reviews and stuff like that. Let's see, in the vending hall, yes, I did buy quite a few things, but I didn't try to get too much because I spent most of my money on an awesome new plushie. So I know I've said this before, but for those who don't care to watch it, that's perfectly fine. But anyways, I got a new plushie. It was $400 by an amazing artist who does it, and sad thing is she doesn't have that many OCs made, like actual custom plushies. She has like a Derpy, some main characters, that's about it, but she's so good. I think what the thing is with that is because of how expensive it is. Well, yeah, I get that, it was very expensive, but you gotta think, this is not a business that she has. It's just what she does at her own home with her own hands. And this is literally a good way for her to get some money. So in the long run, I'm really helping her out with whatever she has going on, and she's giving me something really, really awesome that I've been dreaming to have for years now. Also got a name tag or a badge, of my OC, and I really hope these things get to me real soon, because I plan on doing an unboxing video. Yeah, I know, a lot of people have done unboxing videos already, but I really want to start doing different things for my channel and stuff like that, because I'm still getting over the fact that I am a bit camera shy, and even though I showed a lot of footage of me, and I'm kind of embarrassed about it, because I really, looking back at it now, I wasn't impressed with how I didn't show much of the combat. I showed much of me, and yeah, so I know what I'm gonna do next time I go next year, show more con, less me. Anyways, Everpony, as for anything else, I didn't get any prints or nothing, because like I said before, it's with spending over $400 on just those 2 silly little things, it's just like, no way am I gonna do any further than that, because it's just, I need to save this money for my new camera and blah blah blah. But another great highlight that I had was meeting Black Griffin. He is an amazing artist with his fantastic music. Yeah, I know they're remixes, and yeah, he does have some original stuff, but hey, they're really great remixes, because there's some songs in this world that either can't be remixed or get remixed, and they done very badly at it. But he does remixes, at least to my personal opinion, that are really phenomenal and super catchy. I can't think of the right words to say, but they're just so damn amazing. I love it. And the final day was I tried so hard to not make it as emotional as possible, because everybody knows the last day's never the best day, because it's our last time together, and then after that we all go home. But it was a whole lot of fun. We got to watch the reboot of DuckTales with Toon, Golden Fox, Wilsonator, and Twist of Fate. A lot of people were there. There's a lot of people I did and didn't know. And yeah, it was a blast. We were on what do you call it? It's like a patio or a courtyard in the Renaissance Hotel. It was a lot of fun. I was gonna record all of that, but I really, just like I said, is that I really wanted to spend quality time with them as people and not as being an OC, because I wanted to know them better as people, because they're awesome. They're talented, amazing people. I know I can't capture everyone's heart, but which is expected, and I'm not going to expect to gain any of those friendships in full, but you know, I just wanted to be a person with them. And well, you know, after this whole con was over and on my way home, I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I need to do my vlogs from here on, and how I'm going to approach and handle situations in the future. Like, my whole stupid overreacting problems that I had in the past is gone and dead. If I have any of those stupid problems going on, I'm just going to be mature about it and not bring it up to anybody but myself and solve it myself. And I know that saying it is not proof enough. I know many need to legitimately see that I can prove it throughout, I don't know, like a month or two or half a year or a full year of literally being that way. because yes, I don't blame them. I'm the same way too. I would love to see proof of someone in whatever the situation is now, so that way it's proof that they have changed of him or her or whatever the problem is. So yes, I put that crap behind me, and I'm so glad I tried not to show too much of it, because it is completely unnecessary to make a little bit of a career here and show nothing but nonsense like that, because no one likes that. What else? My video work in general, I've been thinking about how animation is and how hard it is, but I obviously don't have the proper technology or programs to animate, but I have found a way to do it. It is really hard and it's really tedious, but I've been able to pull it off right here, as you see right now. And this is not going to be the only one, because I have a plan for a nice, as smooth as I can get an animation of a little funny thing that I'm going to make, hopefully for my next video. It just depends, because I'm still kind of debating on it at this point, but it's going to take a lot of time to do, and I don't want to make my channel become a ghost town again, because that is not my goal here. My goal here is to upload weekly or daily, either way. So from here on, everybody, I'm going to make sure that there are backgrounds here and legit movement with music and all. And even if my music quality is really poor and bad, that's because I'm literally doing it off of my phone to my microphone, because there is nothing safe to download, or the download doesn't even exist. But whatever, you know, I try my best, and I really try very hard to make it sound good. So yeah, there's that. Anything else about Brony Con? Well, there's a lot of cosplayers there. I've seen cosplayers that I've seen before, even 2 years ago, and new ones I've never seen. The best ones of all to me are the ones that have the squeaky hooves. It's so adorable and just precious to me, because every time you bro hoof them, they just have like this, it sounds like a dog squeaky toy, if you know what that's, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what that sounds like. Anyways, it sounds like that. It is so adorable, and I just couldn't get enough of bro hoofing the ones that had that little squeak in their hooves, in their huge pony outfits. It was just awesome. If I had my own OC outfit, I'm definitely getting one of those in my hooves. It is just the best thing in the world. And what else? Let's see. Well, there's really not too much else, unfortunately, because those are the most biggest highlights I can remember. And I mean, it was only 3 days, and I really hope to Celestia, like in the next few years, we can finally make it last longer than just 3 days. I get it. There's so much planning and thought and a lot of money and all this stuff that gets planned for this giant convention that's a worldwide gathering and all sorts of stuff. Before I forget, another big highlight for me was meeting the A&Y pony. He is my first inspiration when joining the fandom, the first one I've ever saw. He's such an inspiration, and the fact that he came from Berlin, not Berlin, but I don't know where, but just Germany in general, the fact that he came all the way here into America, and I get to finally have that chance to tell him and thank him so well of that, because of him and his inspiring videos and content, him and Keyframe, because the two of them, and I got to tell the two of them this, is that the two of them really is what sparked me of my inspiration and my first intention of what I want to do here in the fandom. So there's that, and it was so sweet, and A&Y even gave me an autograph and wrote down saying that he is glad to have helped me find my way, and yeah, it was great. It was really grand. On top of that, I also got to sign my first autograph. Now, I don't remember what the guy was, obviously, because he wasn't that long anyways, but I was hanging out with my BBBFF Finn. They were all lined up getting autographs and stuff for TF2, and then one of the guys that were getting autographs came up to me and knew who I was and asked for my autograph, and there it is. I didn't record it because I was not even prepared for that, but let me just say that one little moment there it really opened my eyes and realizing to me that I can get up to that kind of a point and level, because that was incredibly heartwarming, and that's the first time in my entire life that anyone has asked for my autograph because of what I do, not because they need it for something, I don't know, something stupid. Anyways, that was phenomenal. I loved it. That was just grand. Now I know I sound like that was the best part of all. It wasn't. Excuse me, I should say that wasn't the only good thing. However, though, there was also another one. I can't remember the name. I apologize, but you know who you are. And I have said this before in my vlog, I know, but seriously, thank you so much, you two. You guys, seeing you two at the con, I didn't have my hopes too high because I only have a little over 100 subscribers, so I was not expecting anybody to come talk to me or know who I was, but wow, that was so amazing to talk to two people who subscribed to me. That was so amazing. Thank you guys so much, and I can only hope that in the future that if I get more subscribers, like a whole lot more, and then I go back to that con, I promise to give you guys all the love I can give you. Heck, even if it's only one person, I'll totally just give you guys all the love and respect you deserve because you're giving it to me. Well, everypony, that's about it for this video for now. I am so glad I went to Brony Con. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of life-changing decisions I made, and yeah, it's gonna help me a lot in the long run with a whole lot of things here and in real life. As for next year, yes, I do plan to go back again, but I don't want to make a promise I don't know if I can keep because there are some big, expensive plans coming along this year and next year, such as, for example, I'm going to get a new camera. That's going to be pretty expensive, but it's going to help a lot. And I'll release some videos of me using it just to test it and see how it goes for you guys and all that good stuff. And of course, so I know how to use it properly. And I'm gonna also make sure I'm more prepared for this than I was before, because I wasn't quite prepared for exactly what I was gonna do on my own, which was my own fault, but this time I'm gonna make sure I am more prepared. Also, I need to get my printer fixed so I can print out pictures I have made or will make later that I would love to get signed by my idols or to give away or whatever comes to mind first. Also, after that, the next big goal, well, there's nothing much after the printer. There's just Brony Con next year, so yeah, lots planned on real life and in the fandom wise, and so much to do. It's a whole lot of work, but I'm going to take it one step at a time, dedicate my whole effort to just one video and not completely ignore, but ignore everything else so I don't burn myself out so ferociously. So, everypony, thank you so much for joining me, even if it's just a few of you joining me on my little journey to Brony Con. And like I said, guys, thank you so much. You guys rock my world. You really give me more inspiration and more of a desire to keep doing this and to improve myself with every video, by all means, even if it's just a little bit. Thank you, everypony. I am so glad to have done this with you guys and to keep on going. Keep giving me all the wishes and love you guys could give. It really means a lot, and it's really inspiring. And I'm going to keep improving just for you guys. Thank you, everypony. I'm Moonlight Quill, and thank you for joining me today.